Peace. This is a Meat and Potato Sorcery production starring myself, the Warrior Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is lies about the silver cord. So there's a lot of misinformation going around on the internet, and I kind of want to address that misinformation respectfully, as well as for those that want to start their journey with astro projection. I want to get rid of any so-called apprehensions that you may have. So with that, let's get into it. Astral projection, contrary to what you may hear via social media, is one of the most safest occult practices and one that should be really looked into and pursued vigorously. No harm will come to you doing astral projection. And there is a point of contention that I do have, and I'm saying this respectfully. I do want to address that. The first one is this. For those who don't know, the silver cord is basically a safe fail mechanism where while you're traveling on the astral plane, if it ever senses that there's a threat to your physical frame, basically the cord will immediately snatch you back into your body. So that's the purpose of a silver cord. But that's not the only form of protection that you have. And also, the body already has its own security system. So, yes, the so-called silver cord, there's a myriad of books that says there is one, but that's not the only form of protection. So, in other words, please pursue this. You're not going to get hurt. And here's something else I want to say. One of the reasons that people fail at astral projection, one is lack of patience. But the second and most important reason, religion and the religions, as far as the fears that they implant right here in your brain, this is what will lead to crushing any successful attempt at out-of-body experience and traveling on the astral plane. Now, here's where I differ with some people that talk about astral projection. One, you're coming at it from a Judeo-Christian point of view. So right there's going to be a problem. You're not really dealing with seasoned occult practitioners. So that's the first point. And there was one minister, and I'm out of respect and privacy, I'm not going to say the minister's name. He said that he had the ability to sever a practitioner or a so-called Satanist astro, their so-called cord. And I'm like, that's impossible. No outside body of that individual can sever a silver cord. So if it's not, you can't even sever it. So if you can't sever it, what makes you think another individual can sever it? In other words, I'm saying that's just a flat out lie, and it's basically and virtually impossible. No one else can sever your silver cord. That's the first thing. And the so-called Satanist whose cord he had severed, he did it with the aid of Jesus or Yahshua. Here's the problem with that. I thought y'all didn't deal with magic. And again, you're not going to be able to sever no one else's cord. Because what you didn't count on, a lot of you religious people, you trogs, is that your astral body, just like there's a copy or a doppelganger that many gods and spirits use, your subconscious or your supreme consciousness, your higher self or holy guardian angel will create a double of you that will act as a so-called bodyguard when you are traveling on the other plane. Bet you didn't know that, huh, Trox? Yeah, it's true. So I'm saying this for the newer people. No one can do that. You create your own copy. Your copy will watch over your body. That's one. In case there are astral parasites and of the like, or even poltergeists or imposter spirits, or someone that just want to borrow temporarily your vessel. You have a copy or a replicant that will take care of that. That's one. Two, your own body knows who belongs here. Okay? That's two. The third thing is, and as I've said before, and I want to reiterate, no one can cut your silver cord. And the fourth thing, people feel like if the silver cord is severed, that you're going to get stuck over in that realm, and that's just it for you. That's not true. That's why when you do astral projection, 9 out of 10, if there's any problems beside the things that I just named, your spirit guide will assist you so you will not fall into various traps while you're on the etheric plane. So again, the lies or misinformation that's being spread by religious pundits and trogs in general is egregious and just flat out wrong. I want to make that clear. Nothing's going to happen to you. In a good book to read that can help you is Astro Projection for Beginners by Eden McCoy. Edain McCoy, McCoy. You can get that off of Amazon. So nothing is going to happen to you. And don't get dismayed by the naysayers, because matter of fact, they just don't know what they're talking about. So the whole thing is I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. They're coming from their ideology and their faith. You can be whatever you want, but wrong is wrong. So I don't care what you believe. I just care about what you push forward. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. The water, my friends. Peace.